Hi, everyone. Welcome to Let's Go Father. As parents, we all have hopes and aspirations for our children. Whether it's creating loving relationships, obtaining a college education, developing their talents, or simply finding happiness, we all want what's best for our kids. But of course, there's that one golden dream. The dream every parent has for their child. Some call it the big show or the big dance. That dream, becoming Employee of the Month at Walmart. Recently, my oldest son, Shayden, made me the proudest father in the entire world by bringing home this beacon of light. My customer champion of the month, Shayden Scott. I remember when I first got the news. Shayden sent me a few photos and I could not believe what I was seeing. I mean, I knew he was doing well and embracing life one rollback at a time, but I did not expect this. I mean, who's expecting something like that? I was so surprised I actually dropped my phone in the toilet. No way. No way! Yeah! Oh no! I guess the point of my story is that when things get tough and parenting becomes challenging or daunting, just know that if you keep your shoulder to the wheel, amazing things can happen. Even the golden dream. This can happen. Just keep going and keep dreaming, and someday you'll have a customer champion. I've been eating a lot healthier over the last few months, and I've actually lost 22 pounds. And the main change I've made, it hasn't been anything drastic, but I'm just trying to reach for foods that are healthy that I actually like eating. Eating healthy can be pretty challenging sometimes, but today I want to introduce you to a company that's making it a lot easier for me. Hungry Root. One of my favorite things that's unique to Hungry Root is the ordering process. So you take a quiz and you let them know what your dietary preferences or restrictions are. I generally pick low carb, high protein. You set a budget and then you also go through and you let them know what kinds of foods you like and which ones you don't. So you can say yes to chicken, yes to beef, no to lamb. You're gonna let them know what you like eating. And then they actually fill the cart for you. And then you can go through your cart, and if you don't like anything, you can pull it out, you can change it for something else. On my first order, I pretty much liked everything. They completely nailed it, but I had some like jerky in there. I already have a lot of jerky at home. I swapped that out for extra low carb cheesecake. So pretty cool. Let's see what's inside this thing. Okay, here's a peek in my box. So I have some salad here. This is cucumber corn black bean salad. Oh, that sounds good. Got bread. I even have snacks and desserts. You can opt whether you want snacks and desserts. I do. I love it when they send them to me. And I also try a lot of different products by just going through stuff that they have. So I found some new favorites along the way. I even got like a vanilla bean protein. Oh, that's good. It's actually really fun going through this stuff. And again, it's cool because I'm trying new things. Underneath, they pack all the cold stuff. And then they also give you a sheet of your order that lets you know if it's got a snowflake by it. That means they put it in the fridge right away. And then of course, they've given me all this delicious food and some amazing recipes that I can use the food for. In fact, I'm gonna make you one of these. I think zesty ground chicken taco salad sounds really good. That is so good, and that was so easy to make. Huge thanks to Hungry Root for sponsoring Let's Go Father and making it easier for me to choose healthy food. If you want to try Hungry Root out, I put a link in the video description. There's also a QR code on screen. Go there, use code Skyler40 and get 40% off your entire order. So go check it out. Thanks again, Hungry Root. This is so good. I'm gonna let you guys go because I want to eat this. So you guys are in for a treat because I have the man himself, the customer champion. Did I say that right?
Customer champion.
The customer champion, employee of the month, Shayden Scott. So let's talk a little bit about that. You went to school in Riverton, Wyoming, yeah? You're still going to school in Riverton, working at Walmart.
Yes.
Honestly, what's it like?
It's a nice job. I mean, the pay is good. The hours are really nice. They're really flexible, like around my schedule. But the work itself is really tedious. You have to work with a lot of people.
Do you like check out people or what do you do?
I'm a cashier. So I work as a cashier and then other times I work in the self-checkout.
Okay.
So I kind of just hang around and try and keep people from stealing. It's hard though. Like,
Do people steal there?
people are good at it. It's crazy.
Oh my gosh.
They'll like hide like different barcodes under big items and stuff. They'll hide stuff in their carts. So we have to keep a close eye on it.
Did you give Tayden the special like prizes that we got for her at Walmart?
I
when we were
did.
there?
Yeah, we bought her some hot Cheeto makeup.
Oh,
Yeah. You like those?
Yeah.
I use it every morning.
You do? I thought you kind of had a little bit of a Cheeto glow going on.
I don't know if you noticed, I'm actually wearing the chapstick.
Okay.
It's my most hydrating chapstick probably. So that the Cheeto brand, they hit.
It's the cheese. The cheese has like the nutrients and kind of the milk fats
Yeah,
that help.
yeah.
So we actually saw some Fruity Pebble.
We did. We might
Makeup.
go back. It's
Yeah.
for her birthday. Don't tell her.
Okay, yeah. That we'll keep that on the lowdown. And just so you guys know, there really is a section that has Cheetos makeup and Fruity Pebbles makeup. I mean, I get it when they're trying to like upsell like another food. Like the Quaker Oats has a Fruity Pebbles morning breakfast cereal, like oatmeal, because they're upgrading it, or Reese's. But when you take food into makeup, I think that's pretty weird. And that's exactly why Shayden buys stuff like that for Tatum. and since we have you, Tatum, we should talk a little bit about the job that you're rocking. So we've actually brought the Quints in. Baskin Robbins, 31 flavors. You loving it?
It's super fun.
Is
I
it?
get free ice cream, so I can't really complain.
Do your hands get tired? Do you ever get sore?
It's mostly my wrists, but I am really strong with this arm now, and this arm is just nothing. I've learned. It's really weird.
How does that affect your pickleball game?
I've always been bad,
You're
so
still
I
bad.
haven't noticed very much of a difference.
I was waiting for Shane to say she's bad no matter what. Yeah. So honestly, like working in an ice cream shop, I've heard that like people get completely sick of ice cream. I don't know if that's possible with me. Are you sick of it?
It depends. Some days I walk in and I don't want to be surrounded by it at all.
Yeah.
But then I sample it and it's done. And then I'm not over it anymore.
Pretty much my favorite food. It's the secret to my success. It's how I got the body I have. Do you have people come in that sample everything?
Yeah, I've had a few people come in. Most of the time, after they sample everything, they'll get a single scoop of ice cream. But I've had, I think, 2 times somebody's come in and they've sampled everything and just walked out.
Seriously.
And I just watch them walk out the door. I just
That's
don't know
nuts.
what to do.
Yeah, because you can't really do anything, I guess.
That's nuts. And honestly, I'm sorry I did that to you. And I only did it once, so it must have been
I know,
someone
there's somebody
else.
else.
I can't imagine. Is it a
give it a
policy?
wig.
Like, do you have to let them? Can you say no?
I mean, if they're just sampling just to sample, I can technically say no, but I don't see a reason.
How would it
saying no.
technically sound? Like, I'll be the guy. And,
Okay,
hey, I'm not
perfect.
going to buy anything, but I want to try everything.
No.
You're mean. Like, I don't know if you could deal with the tears. I would probably cry and run out.
Yeah, I would probably also start crying. So I don't know. We'd have to cry together.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, we are probably going to come by with the Quints because you're going to school. Oh, let's catch up on that real quick. So before you stop working, we got to make sure we come in and have a party. We love our ice cream there. But heading to school, where you heading to?
I'm going to Utah Valley University.
Very cool. And you will be like how far from each other now?
I think 4 or 5 hours.
5.5 hours, I think.
Three if we
Depends on the weather. No.
And who's driving?
Yeah,
And
definitely.
and like, is it like what is it 9.5 now?
Right now, it's about 9.5 because I take a little bit of a longer route because the roads are safer. So depending on weather, one of the times it was like 13 hours when it was snowing because you had to go slow everywhere. It's mainly just the drive from Riverton to the border of Utah where the roads are really bad. But
Yeah.
other than that, it's pretty.
It's
good drive.
actually kind of a wonky drive. I've done it many times for Shayden soccer games. You take all these weird highway roads that don't even go straight. They go in squares and they connect. You're basically just driving through people's fields at that point. And if you don't get gas at a certain point, there's one stretch where you could be in trouble. So one time I was almost in trouble. Landon and I were like, oh my gosh, but we made it. We made it and it was beautiful. So, all right, well, I'm going to let these kids go. But I just want to say I'm proud of both of you. You're both rock stars. And yeah, at a cool time of life. I really loved my first year of college. It was so cool. And senior year, graduating is weird, is it not?
It hasn't hit yet.
Okay.
I still feel the same. It's just, I don't know. I don't know when it'll hit.
It'll hit. and it'll feel weird. It's weird, like all of a sudden you've been doing the same thing forever and then it's up to you what you do. Yeah. And that's all we have to say about that. So
Baby better roll back, baby better roll back. Better roll back,
My
baby, better roll
boyfriend
back.
is a
Better roll
champion.
back,
My
baby, better roll
boyfriend
back.
is a
Better roll back,
champion.
baby,
My
money,
better
live
roll
better.
back. Better roll back,
Save
baby,
money,
better
live
roll
better.
back. Better roll back.
Her boyfriend is a champion, yeah. Live better.